This segment is sponsored by Rebath. Perhaps you're thinking about a bathroom remodel, but you lack the skills to go it on your own. Well, that's where the team at Rebath comes in, and Donald Lynch is here with some help. And it is good to see you, Donald.
Hi, you too, Catherine. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. I know your message is don't go it alone. You don't have to.
No, absolutely. Call Rebath today, right? But no, seriously, it's all we do. It's what we specialize in. Is bathrooms. I know everyone can kind of feel the urge to DIY. They feel that it might be more budget friendly, but the reality is, Rebath has options. We can craft remodels that's going to fit everyone's budget point. DIYing can be tricky as well. It's a slippery slope.
We get courage by Googling, right? We think, I can do that.
YouTube is fantastic, but it doesn't show you. I mean, it doesn't go over an extent. The plumbing, the waterproofing, the materials, all of that. And one misstep could be incredibly costly and can really snowball. But luckily, like I said, with ourselves, there's nothing we haven't seen, there's nothing we haven't done, so our crew has got you covered.
Tell us about Rebath and what makes you different. What
makes us different is, it's simple and effective, really, right? We remove, we replace, we rebath. Whether you're remodeling your existing footprint or you're reconfiguring, it starts with removing the existing space, whether that be the old, cracked tile, porous tubs, beat up, worn down vanities, you name it, get that out of there. We replace then, from selections of our highly durable material options that you go through and you choose with our design team. And then finally we rebath as it all comes together. We build a beautiful functional bathroom that's crafted by our expert team of installers, backed by the most extensive warranties then in the industry. So again, Rebath is designed so that you don't have to go it alone.
I want to show a before and after, an example of a bathroom that you went into. And this one is, it needed both, they wanted the shower area redone, but also the flooring. And you described that you can take out that crummy vanity or whatever. You do as much or as little as that client wants.
Exactly. Every decision, every aspect is tailored towards what the customer wants. In this case, it wasn't a great need of there wasn't functional issues. It wasn't necessarily a case of water damage that you could certainly see to the naked eye, right? But with this homeowner, what they wanted to do was get rid of the tile. They were sick of having to scrub the living daylights out of that grout, and also with a lot of those tile curbs, they could be built up a little bit higher. They viewed that as a tripping hazard in their condo as they got a little bit older. So they just wanted to go to a more seamless, groutless structure that was also going to be a little bit more, ADA friendly. And then, as you said, then as well, even with that 4x4 tile that was cracked in areas, getting rid of that and going with, an LVT that was not only going to give the beautiful aesthetic of the tile, but then provide more waterproofing. And again, as you speak to the things that we can do that our competitors can't, you see, even in this case, the shower door might look familiar from the before to the after, because we were actually able to tailor our shower space to be able to reuse their existing door, which was a big cost savings for them. Their vanity, all their existing cabinetry, toilet, all of that was able to stay in place, and we were able to tailor it specifically to what the homeowner wanted.
The outcome, the after shot, is a beautiful, sleek, functional, easy to maintain space.
Absolutely, and they couldn't be happier.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, so you have some kind of a special promotion going on, I understand.
We do, and at the minute we're offering, $1,000 off a complete bathroom remodel. And in terms of the next steps in that process, as I jump ahead, what that looks like is, you can either come into our showroom, and in fact, by going on to rebath.com, you can get a virtual view of our showroom as well, which helps give you an upfront viewpoint of what you might expect to see in there. I often say that our showroom really kind of validates our position and the quality of our products, and really helps visualize what your bathroom space could look like, having had Rebath come in. But beyond coming into our showroom, then we have a design team that comes into your home and offers a free design consultation. They sit down to determine exactly what all the pain points are that the homeowner's trying to hit, as we just discussed in the befores and afters. And then in doing so, we navigate through our product selection, making it as pain-free as possible, and then leave the customer with a fixed to the penny price.
If that sounds good to you, you want to learn more, to see the Rebath team in action, visit rebath.com. And in the location finder, put in your zip code. It'll take you to their Grand Rapids location, and their team will schedule that free design consultation. And while you're at it, follow Rebath on Facebook or Instagram to see where they will be out in the community, because you do a lot of that as well. Thank you, Donald, for being here.
Appreciate you.